one of the things that I want to start off with is saying is that success with advertising is not what you think, okay? Most people think success from advertising comes from pushing certain buttons and the ROAS, return on ad spend, that's listed inside their ads manager. I want you guys to take a look at this. I did a screenshot right before coming on this call, okay? September 30th of 2021, my business hit 7-figure status. And you could see that we spent $36,890 on ads, okay? A lot of times people are like, well, if you want to make 7 figures, you have to spend 100, 200,000, 300,000, right? A quarter of what some people even spend as much as 700,000. Okay. But remember, if I tell you guys, like I made my first 6 figures and my second 6 figures from organic strategy, right? So if we subtract that from 7 figures, that's left with $800,000. If we divide that by roughly 37,000, we're close, 36,000, that's $21.62. That means for every dollar I spent on Facebook advertising, I earned $21.62. If you guys were at a slot machine and for every dollar that you put in, you would get $21.62. How many of you guys would sit on that slot machine all freaking day, right? That is a no-brainer. But here's the thing. I'm going to open up the chat right now, and I'm going to see if you guys can see. What do you guys notice about this screenshot? Take a look at it. What would you assume if you looked at this screenshot? Yes, Isabel said took 2 years. 2 years of history. Goal and Lily and someone else, Juan and Joe. Facebook's telling me I'm losing money. I'm not making any money. Right? If you look at return on ad spend is just 0.51. That means I'm only making 50 cents for every dollar that I'm putting in Facebook. A lot of you guys are basing your success on what the Facebook ads manager is telling you. Okay. And I wanted to kick off this Discovery Call Accelerator Intensive showing you guys that it is not about the numbers in the ads manager. Okay. It's not about the numbers in the ads manager. People who are having the most success right now using ads understand 2 things and 2 things only. The importance of having a good offer and great, valuable creative, okay? Most of you who are sitting here found me through an ad or got referred to me by someone who found me from an ad. Now, one in the comments makes a really good point, but it's irrelevant. One said, also, Facebook tracking is horrible. Yes, but Facebook doesn't track the lifetime value of your customer, and it could be very misleading whenever you look at the metrics. Actually, any type of metrics that you're tracking can actually be very misleading. If anyone looks at my ads manager right now, they would be like, this girl is off her rocker. She is not making any money. But that is a very, how would you say this? It's the wrong metrics to look at. What I like to look at is, what are my sales from the last month? And is my marketing efforts worth it? Think about this. Whenever I started working in television back in 2002, social media did not exist in the way that it exists now. Social media advertising doesn't exist in the way that it exists now. And so I had to learn very early on how to track the success of marketing campaigns by just simply looking at, is my marketing efforts worth it, right? I can't track and help a car dealership say, well, this commercial got you 5 car sales, this commercial got you, no. You have to learn, like, overall, is the money that I'm putting into my marketing every single month worth it? Okay. So I knew that I could not start this intensive without pointing that out. Today, it's not enough to tell people the results that you can get them. You need to show them. We need to figure out how to allow them to experience it. Okay. And so what we're going to work on for the next 90 days is dialing in that offer. We need to have it 2 to 3 different versions that are rocking and rolling, that are bringing in appointments. And more importantly, I need to help you guys create the right type of content that is going to make you stand out from everyone else. Whether someone has your same offer, we're going to make better content so that those people see you as the only solution. Super, super important, guys. There's a lot of people out there that are going to tell you that what you're doing is completely wrong. But what we're going to build here, okay, because a lot of times people don't understand the difference between a marketing funnel and a sales funnel. What we're actually going to build, this strategy is going to allow you to build a marketing strategy based on a sales message that is going to bring in people who are ready to invest with you. They might not say, hey, I'm ready to work with Lily today, but they're going to raise their hand and say, I want Lily's offer. I need to see more of Lily. And so that's what I'm going to help you create, is like, because guys, the sales cycle has gotten really, really long. It used to be, how many of you guys ever heard it takes 6 or 7 exposures before people make a decision? Now it's 62 to 67 days. That sales cycle has gotten longer. And so I have a lot of people that will come to me and they will say, well, Laurel, I've been running ads for a month. I've been running ads for 2 months and I still haven't booked a single call. What is wrong with that? 2 months is not even hitting the sales cycle. So you cannot judge your funnel based on 2 months of data because people haven't even been in that sales cycle long enough. And so what we're going to learn is how to build a sales process first so that we market to people who are interested in your offer. And so what we're essentially